Welcome to the Talking Book. No, silly goose, books don't talk, but I'm going to use my voice and bring this book to life. There is a special holiday coming up at the end of this month. Halloween. We see lots of interesting things in the stores and in people's yards, and we dress up. What are you going to be for Halloween? This story that we're going to read today is called Grumpy Monkey, Don't Be Scared. Have you ever been scared? This was written by Suzanne Lang and illustrated by Max Lang. I love the illustrations. Let's see what this book is about. Interesting. Grumpy Monkey, Don't Be Scared. It was Halloween in the jungle, the spookiest night of the year. But it was also a night for treats. So Jim Pansy and his friends braved the dark in the hope that they might get some good ones. As they walked, Jim noticed how different everything looked at night. The trees looked eerie. Gosh, that tree looks like a dragon's mouth, doesn't it, with an eyeball? He kept hearing strange knocking sounds. Oh, what's that noise? Asked Jim. Well, there are a lot of noises in the jungle, said Porcupine. Don't be scared. I'm not scared. The only thing I'm scared, said Leslie the giraffe, is not getting any treats. Ha 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 ha. Suddenly a creeping cackling could be heard. It's just another night noise, gulped Jim. Somebody should look behind the tree, said Norman. Not it, shouted Leslie. Not it, echoed Jim, Norman, and Warthog. Okay, I'll do it, said Porcupine. She walked closer to the tree and closer. Be careful, called Warthog. Oh, it's just Hyena, Porcupine said. Don't be scared. I'm not scared, said Jim. Happy Halloween, called Hyena, tossing treats to Jim and his friends. The sky grew even darker. Suddenly something slimy wrapped itself around Jim's leg. Something's got Jim! Warthog screamed. Ah! Oh, it's just Aardvark, said Porcupine. Don't be scared. I'm not scared, said Jim. I am, said Warthog. Pleased to meet you. And a very good Halloween to you all, Aardvark said, giving them some treats. The friends continued their walk. The wind whistled. Jim shivered. It's getting late, he said. Maybe we should go home? Oh, I could do with a few more treats, said Norman. Me too, said Porcupine. I haven't gotten anything I like. Tell me about it, said Warthog. More like smell me, said Leslie. Who farted? She who smelt it, dealt it, declared Warthog. The smell was getting stronger. It smelled like rotten eggs mixed with old cabbage soup and armpits. It made Jim's eyes water. That's no fart, said Norman. What is it? Asked Jim. It's just polecat, said Porcupine. Pole what? Asked Warthog. Polecat, said Porcupine. He's a night animal. Don't be scared, said Leslie. I'm not scared, said Jim. Actually, said Porcupine, you should be a little scared. Don't come in my house, shouted Polecat, spraying the stinkiest liquid that Jim had ever smelled. Run! Screamed Warthog. Whew, that was close, said Norman. You bet your butt it was, said Leslie. Jim looked around. It was so dark that he had no idea where they were. And then he heard the knocking sound again. But in the deep dark, Jim couldn't tell where the knock was coming from. Don't be scared, said Porcupine. It's just night noises. I'm not scared, said Jim. I. Suddenly, two glowing eyes flashed overhead. Jim couldn't take it anymore. The cold, the dark, the smelly, the noises, it was all too much. I'm scared, he screamed. I'm really, really scared. Jim felt something tap his shoulder. Don't be scared, a little voice said. I'm I. The knocking and screaming was me. I'm knocking on trees looking for bugs to eat. You and your friend startled me, so I screamed. Well, I guess we both got scared, said Norman. It's okay, said Jim. Everyone feels scared sometimes. Here, have some Halloween treats, said I. Oh, finally some good treats, said Warthog. Those do look yummy. Do you like fruit? And if so, what's your favorite? Jim and his friends shared the yummy treats. They took turns scaring one another. Boo! Shouted Leslie from behind a tree. Boo! Shouted Porcupine from out under a pile of leaves. It was a spooky good time. Cold, dark, and noisy. And smelly. Uh-oh. Pee-oo! Ah! Run away! Treats, said Polecat. Well, that was pretty clever if you ask me. Did you like that story? Sometimes it is scary walking in the spooky woods, isn't it? Especially at night. Look what this book comes with. A bunch of Halloween stickers. Check that out. So if you like stickers and fun reading, you can get this book on Amazon, or you can go into a special place like I went and got this book at Sam's Club or Costco. Some of those places might have it. What a fun book. And I hope that you have the best Halloween ever. But remember, don't be scared.